What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and today we're talking Call of Duty Black Ops 2 specifically because it's the hot topic. Ooh, it's on fire! Because I received a couple questions regarding Black Ops 2 and my thoughts on it after the previous video about Black Ops 2 that I did, which was before this Gamescom event where we learned a buttload of information. So let us begin. First of all, this is the most exciting Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, to be perfectly honest. I'm actually legitimately interested in Black Ops 2, and not because of, oh, they fixed this issue that the previous game had, but it's because, holy crap, they actually upped their game, perhaps? You know, it's no secret that Modern Warfare 3 pissed off a lot of Call of Duty players, it's easily one of the worst games I've ever played, to be perfectly honest. It's just not even fun or exciting, even for that first month honeymoon period. It still absolutely sucked. If you ask me, the maps are terrible, you move so slow, it's not even fun. But that's a different story for a different video, and I'm sure all you guys out there who play Call of Duty are probably thinking the exact same thing. But the first thing that struck me is completely different, and things might actually have changed completely, was with the campaign they're promising multiple endings. Now, I'm sure it probably won't be much. It'll probably be very Mass Effect 3-like, where you'll just get a different color or some BS like that. But that's definitely not something you think about when you think of Call of Duty at all. They got these Strike Force missions that you can actually fail and it can actually affect things, and it sounds very war readiness-like from Mass Effect 3. Oh my god. This game's going to have a great campaign up until the last 10 minutes where it's just going to completely fall off the tracks. You heard it here first, folks. But, that's just definitely different, non-standard. Maybe they actually upped their game. Battlefield 3 definitely stole a lot of Call of Duty players. Warfighter will definitely steal a lot of Call of Duty players. It's no secret that now is the time that they have to step their game up. You look at the whole near future setting, that alone has pissed off a lot of players, which is a very good thing, because I want this game to be very enraging. The more people that this game pisses off, the better it's going to be perfectly honest, because no one's going out there's not a whole lot of pre-ordering, relative speaking. Oh my god, Black Ops 2, yay! They saw the, oh my god, this looks like Halo, which it does not look like Halo at all, but the whole crawling four-legged tank thing, that's put off a lot of players instantly. Like, no, kill it with fire, do not want, avoid, eject, which is a good thing, because that means that those people aren't going to be there. That means that they're going to actually have to make a good game to generate their sales, rather than just relying on the same old thing and just selling it off the name. Very good thing. It's definitely different. Not necessarily what I wanted. I would have personally liked the Korean War, but it's something different. Call of Duty finally changed, perhaps? That's what we wanted. Even if it's not necessarily the change that we wanted, it's still a change. It's still good. The class system, which we learned a little bit more about through this Gamescom event, the whole ability, I guess, to limit what you use and get more perks in return and different things. Myself, I really like going pistol only every now and then in Call of Duty. If I get more perks because I'm just running around with a naked pistol, that is pretty damn awesome. As opposed to some guy who's got his tactical M8, with his toaster on it for when he's camping. Who's basically going to have like one perk. That's awesome. The fact that he's going to have absolutely nothing on. I'm going to have like 20 perks, and I'm going to be running around like a madman with my instant reloads and just like going crazy. That's awesome. That's definitely cool. The whole idea that, supposedly the hide from UAV perk, which, I think there does kind of need to be a hide from UAV perk. I'm definitely not saying that the UAV should be like the SR-71, which was the greatest kill streak in Black Ops and in Call of Duty in general, because it's a giant middle finger to the campers of all kind, which I hope they do bring back something similar. But where was I going with this? I was going somewhere. And I totally don't know where I'm going, but definitely the whole class system definitely being new. The kill streaks supposedly being purely based on points, which we've seen. It seems like they reset after death, which is pretty darn unfortunate if you ask me, because I'd really like to see that removed. for the simple fact that it would make the game better in the end, to be perfectly honest. If you're staying alive, you're generating points anyways, and nobody likes to die, so really, it doesn't need to be a kill streak at all. I would much rather have people think about spread than their KD, because spread is much more important, even in Team Deathmatch, than KD, so... I don't know, Black Ops 2 is actually legitimately interesting. And plus they got unscoped bolt actions, which is pretty damn awesome. It's something that I definitely will enjoy. Could Call of Duty actually be a decent game? Could they actually pull it together this year and be like, okay guys, we've been kind of the laughingstocks of pretty much every single gaming community out there. Let's actually make a game that they can't laugh at and say, huh, hey, that actually was pretty decent. And plus it's Treyarch. They have made some pretty decent games in the past. Specifically World at War, which is probably the best Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4. Or, you understand what I'm saying. So let me know what you guys think. Bye.